So the mountains are the first day into a heat wave. Okay, gratefully it's dropping to the mid 80s, but we were around 90. It's actually been pretty nice. And it's almost 6:30 now. And it's been warm inside the house. So I decided to go outside for a little bit as the temperatures cool down. And I spent the last weekend and a half cleaning up this backyard. We have a tree here that's just not in good shape, and it will come down at some point when the landlord's ready. But here's my backyard. It's all clean. It had a lot of broken branches, leaves, and I'm just going to go out and take a walk because this was about 16 bags going up and down this very incline, which you can't really see too much. There's an incline here. And I need to bring spirit in before the sun's already gone down, but before it gets dark. I called out to him. I heard his bells, but a quick tour. Here's my rockin' fireplace, which I love so much. House, living, hall room, kitchen. So let's go outside. You're going to hear me call for spirit, which is how I normally call him. I'll leave this door ajar. Hey, spirit, ching ching. Ching ching. Okay. Don't see him, so we're going to just do a walk. I'll edit through this. Oh, lovely. Oh, wow. You will see why. Alrighty. We have a mole here. And I saw him come in earlier with this. I was wondering what he was going to do with it. And this one is the hardest one. He got hold of a blue jay. And he brought it inside. And obviously it didn't last. So I will have to bury this. Oh, sweetheart. I got a lot of work here. I got a mole and a dead blue jay, full adult blue jay. Oh, okay. Okay, it's going to get a little noisy as we get closer to my neighbors next door, who are really nice. They're rebuilding, working on their house there. Oh, this yard looks so much better. This is my little favorite area here. I know this whole environment looks like a scene out of Blair Witch Project. If you don't know what Blair Witch Project is, it's a movie that came out over 15 years ago, and it's a snuff film. But the backline of the story was this witch that lived in the forest, and people who would go in the forest would hear screams and all sorts of activity. I'll fix this here. And would disappear. And it was a brilliant concept. And it was basically set up to be on an old, like folklore. Oops. And the ending was kept secret. And for those of you who watched it knows the ending. Go here. And it led to another film. Here's the fence. And interestingly, when I moved here, this house already had, I'm going to go back a little bit. This house already had all these wood branches attached to them. And there was a worker who was cutting down one of the trees, said, "What's with all," oh, I think I hear spirit. He's like, "What's with all this wood wrapped around this fence?" I'm like, I have no idea. It was like this when I moved in. It's like, I don't know, it looks kind of witchcrafty. I just kept my mouth shut after that. Okay, so this is the papa tree. One of the most powerful trees that's on the property here. It has really good energy. It needs some work, but that'll happen in time. Let's see this. But Spirit is a good hunter. Perhaps too good. Okay, so let's bury a blue jay and a mole. I know this isn't the most attractive placement to put these two creatures that Spirit collected for me, but I was deciding if I should bury them separately because we also have a representation, the bird representing air, the element of the heavens, the skies. And then, of course, we have the mole representing the earth, underground. So, I don't know, we'll figure this out. So, I'm going to find a place in the backyard, because I always do this if I find any creature on the property that has perished. I'm going to put my glove on here. There we go. And I bury it. Oh, beautiful bird. Its claws. Wow. Alrighty. So now, before the bugs really start coming in, so let's go back down. I think both of these creatures will not last the evening because we're going to get coyotes and raccoons. There's something definitely going on here. Let's see what's happening here. What's upsetting? Huh? Blue jay up there. I think this is the... I know, sweetheart, I'm sorry. So I think this will be a good place. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so this video is going to be broken up into parts, obviously, so I can spend the time to bury and prepare for these two. Okay, so I found a spot. I think this will be perfect. Where the material aspect of the bird gets broken down, gets returned back to the earth. Now, I think normally you're supposed to bury, well, obviously living things are 6 feet under, So I would say for probably like humans, but I think I would say for animals, small creatures, probably 3 feet. I can't get 3 feet here because again, once it breaks down, Mother Nature's going to do its thing, whether a creature's going to come by and take it, or if I bury enough, cover it enough, it'll just break down back into the earth. So I put salt here for protection. So here we have the blue jay and the mole. Actually, I feel like burying them both together. Something just told me to bury them both together. So here we go. Its claws got broken off, so I don't know what spirit did. Or maybe he found this bird, I don't know. And here's our mole. Okay, so here we have spirits of the north, south, east, west. Guide these beautiful creatures. Creature of the air, the heavens, the celestial, and the mole of the earth, the underground. Flies coming in here. Guide them to their next plane of existence. Bless their beautiful souls for a journey that is free of harm and no pain. Safe journeys. And there you go. Beautiful angels, creatures of Mother Earth. Bless you both into the next realm.